Being Bubbles. Exploring Humanities Frequencies. By Tom Zatar Kay. Feeling the moment bubbles, happiness popping, best in balance right now, getting though this, staying cool in an energy situation, seeing goodness in being on the spectrum, reality, superpowers, mind extensions, doing good for humanity, awake bubbles, smiling bubbles, minds, positive energy, people sparking, yeah bubbles. Karma got yeah bubbles, inner home watching signs, all written free in the zone, sounds a shaking, booming, lights a flashing, reality, yeah feeling it moving, keeping it real, into awakened space, blooming flowers, superpowers, saving faith in purity, baby understand our quirkiness, habits, specially ability, parts of infinities, quantum, see spell check, question I love you, meeting deeds, still here in needs, inner wealth, help souls, fate makes laughing, self comedy, balancing fields, inner bliss, bubbling, loves doing good things, showing awakened beings, dreams, be happy as much as you can, crying energies, give a damn and understand nature's forces, unfolding bubbles, babies, magic. Happy bubbling vibrations flowing, never knowing quantum dimensions, visionary bubbles, make seas freeze, bubbles bursting out, arts, creations, vibrations, souls, autisms in us all, awaken kundalini, passion for awareness, calls spectrums of magical astrology systems, perfection, recalling dimensional beings, bring things, movements, creation is awakened beauty, lucky bubble, all organisms are perfections, evolution, sensing, written wisdom, flowing cosmic rivers, showing big microorganism like all life in formation. Dimensional thinking, perspective, awaken, alive, have some poetic fun, awaken, meditation, getting high, zapping, beautiful bubbles, creation, touching your toes, bubble, vegan bubbles, technology bubbles, booming, a part of art, you are the best, more love bubbles, baby. You protect yourself with bubbles, invisible white energies of pure forces you can never touch but know they are real, bubbles stopping negative energy from popping, your love vibes, bubble of community of friends when everyone is a brother and sister, bubble of love, bubbles networking, sound in pure amazement. We are all creators of seek, get over it and reach awareness, peaks, creatures who reach its perfection, a love unconditionally pure interaction, speaking concerns, family, not asking much about me but what the fuck you see, it's times, wonderment of perfection, set free, accepting death a coming and the body is running on low energy, melting into infinity, no matter how it goes, flows, a sphere, bubble of past thoughts bending into how you feel and what is really real, that bubble call home, community, society. Earth-based great change, sane robots kiss me with technology, have free, the other half just making it though, the dynamism of it all day by day. Bubble of keeping it real and feeling it. Utopia hits me in the foot, all is good, community with one earth, wind blowing, surrounded by poisonous in the air, in the water, in our mind, that's why we need to take a step back, unwinds that overtaxed mind and find that within us all lies a cool place to free beauty, love, sitting in a bubble bath, enjoying the moments lasts. So the pain came again, art to send out cries, why bubbles of hot? So some minds think one way and try some delusional ways to justify it, pure shit, but some want to make others mad at the logic behind it, fuck them, why we new vegans understand way love creates our bubbles to live in, protected from the fuck up things in the news that say bullshit and promotes ego, hate and some type of superior race, fuck that crap, we are living in this new vegan bubble that will cover our ecology, solar energy, mother earth, and I say to those who want to live in a bubble of hate and promote all that negative energy, stop, open your mind in time to awaken, sublime balance and peace is a must, or those motherfuckers who think it is good to be bad, it's time to just grow old and die as your children cry, equality for all, that highest calling, it's awakening bliss, making this a home to your living love zone, bubble of high, trying to start love's art of this higher awareness, overflowing, knowing, showing we beautiful, vegan and free from hate, programmed in from birth, thank nature's evolution at work, you bet, internet touching boxes of higher consciousness, stops toxic bad vibes shit into this awareness. So you have to make a bubble of things the other person fits into your bubble, don't let another bubble get you, stay living in the land of positive energy, giving beautiful bubble right back at you, never let anyone or thing pop your inner bubble of bliss and happiness, feeling the vibes. Our soul has to live around other living things that can sting, instinct, screams, pains, reactions, stop negativity onto positive energy, is in fact hot and cold, affected by environmental pressure, boom, science, human replacement parts, artificial ears, pumps it up a bit though, higher consciousness, we exist in our own unique bubble. Hearing nature sing songs at night, a bubble jazz band made up of lots of night owls and their friends, like the big bubble high who enjoys a good hit of legal shit time after its effects, more love, booming, fresh state grown bud, you got me my friend, your vibration, sense it again in that bubble. Put yourself into the bubble of stress free and keep all those fucking stressful thoughts and realities outside of your inner bubble of the here and now ringing constantly. How we sense, feel, react, empathic vibes at got it fact where it's at bat to hit a grand slam home run, the bubble of feeling good and making another clap their hands in appreciation. The bubble of not hearing the religion, just feeling the vibes, saying positive things, awaken being, doing, truing, bubbles of love, we need more bubble of love. Driving in your car is a big bubble, all alone with your thoughts moving, those space flowing through music that you love. Finding the bubble is a hard thing to do, it may take 2 seconds and not become instinct, the place of just how you feel becomes that bubble. Compassion is a bubble to expanding it to your family and friends and pets, vegan reality, awaken inner and outer love bubble. Being strong bubble, the ability to keep at it, to never give up, to realize this too shall pass, that you can look to a universal space, nature, awake, take faith in just being alive, cries utopia bubble. Bubble of having a moral compass, of spreading love and not letting the other crazy feeling drive you mad, the high manic producers, good health, being vegan with words, reflections bubble, awaken being reality bubble of love onto it right now, the past is cool, booming future bubbles rule. Become a bubble of love with invisible vibrations of our blood, soul, body, others vibration bubble. You home is your bubble, a place to expand and take a shower, sleep, dream, eat, communicate, safe place, the bubble of safe place. Creativity is a bubble, art is a bubble, thinking happy thoughts is a bubble, working at a job and getting money is a bubble. Friends expand bubble to new bubble that have the magical ability to believe without seeing, just vibes, the juice of our spirits, living all arts, intelligence somehow becoming a bit bigger. The bubble of our soul growing into a bigger bubble of our whole reality, and bigger than the whole universe, and bigger than that what is happening right now, reaction to the moment, being happy even when you are sad, that bubble of awareness that this too shall pass, boom, feeling moments pure, just kicking back and digging the bubble of nature. All good thing have bubble and say hello, all creatures send positive vibe, all humans are the fucking same in the sense that no one is better than you, all humans born now have all their sunken needs taken care of, enough health care, enough food, vegan beauty bubble over a utopian world. The bubble of being a rebel and saying fuck you, the bubble of being your own person and just creating your one bubble of safety. The bubble of being a real artist, in the moment, constantly creating when it hits you, 24/7, living aspirations, boom, loving, pure air art, constantly every color, let's go. The bubble understandings, empathic beings, dreaming nature, seeming infinity follows, constantly doing art, making bigger bubbles to protect yourself, alone in meditation, in action, feeling fulfilled, family, fun and happiness, more art, more peace bubble around our mother earth and self. Like that intense astrology, galactic universal effects, soul spurt, true oneness, bliss bubble of higher consciousness. The bubble OD, drinking water, inhaling constantly awareness and thanks to just being aware beyond what our senses dare to experience, a bubble of higher consciousness. The bubble of thinking less and just letting the bubble become you. Having a side hustle, something you love to do and sometimes it may even make money for you, side hustle, loves being in the free thinking land, doing my own thing, art bubble. Hustle bubbles are essential, breathing creative happiness, even if it's just writing thoughts done or walking in nature, exercise, meditation, etc. More art. The bubble of higher consciousness in all its forms, accepting reality, activism for the eco-vegan future, living in an awakened vegan bubble, boom, compassion, evolution and all the rest, giving birth to existence. Big bubble to the entire universe, born form, vibrations, enjoyment, frozen as the other explodes in peace, quantum reality, big boom into existence, dimensions frozen still, others trembling inside, energy, hidden foods eaten in our solar mother's ear, big bubbling mother earth. In the moment bubble, creating although into art, science, reality, love, trying your best bubbles. Life is a big bubble that pops at your death onto another type of bubbles, karma sets flowing, creative flowing art, show this bubble birth baby. Just trying to make it through the art bubble, to play in, thinking newly words, art spoken, voice technology, okay, Zatarism is when you are doing lots of things at once, bubbles. Thank you readers, for taking a float within our inner soul, in this thing called now. Let's hear it for the bubble of now, trying to protect nature from, the bad bubbles, news a popping, cold truth, climate change, vegan sane, political equality, happy, boom, future bubbles, zoom reality, utopia at last. Seeing bliss, freeing higher bubbles, inside positively, great big love bubbles everywhere. When you can instantly control your bubble, protecting yourself from stupid bad vibes coming from your inner world or the fucked up outer world we have to survive. Love bubble, big love bubble for us, optimist and positive vibrating creature, interbursting bubble of love for everyone and everything. Bubble for you, save home to sleep, your support system that you keep all that we reach in peace and happiness just for this bubble of it's okay, don't worries, holding your hand with your back straight, being awake or time to take a nap and recharge. Bubble for sleep, boom bubble for sleeping, and let's not forge a super different types of bubble when we dream. Mind in and of itself, bubbles within bubbles, infinity dream are a much needed was to experience the juice bubble of juice, positive energy giving. Flowing I love you bubble, laughter bubble, cute things, beautiful live art, thankful for what we got bubble of enough is enough, don't need that fatness, simple life bubble. So the internet has put each and every one of us in a bubble of what we input, and what we input may be very different from each other. The truth is what you are programming yourself to see. Feeling inner voice bubble on infinite spectrum, seeing spot on clear, making it aware, a bit gifted, some might say a bit in your own world, for way out, feeling abilities awaken, kundalini energy, cyber gods, communication bubbles of love as nature's smartest, seen with its difference-ness and understanding, creative thinkers a bit out here aware, have to create art bubble, inner vibration controlling what art need to be said to reach you bubble, booming human energies bubbles created in this awareness. Galactic bubble, particles under chemistry, atomic balancing everything bubble, deep space very deep. Love thy neighbor bubble, UFO bubble, galactic nice people like us. Reality has many parts, inner hearts, feeling wisdom, eternity answers, living bubble to protect ourselves from political, social madness, insanity, beauty, art, reality, love baby from birth, set free, evolution's transformation, kundalini energy, study of love's evolution, balance, solstice on with this awareness, inner wisdom bubbles popping, transformation, you are my friend, older one, send time to respect other arts to realize bubble pop and awareness, let best bubble to the top, don't freak out, it's going to be okay, you're aware of what to play, feeling it, vegan awareness, ecology, stopping global warming, one vegan at a time, I'm just fine. Have to find your own bubble to save yourself, my bubble get fuck up when it tries to affect your bubble, you got to bubble for yourself, growing up, taking care of every little thing, protecting your soul's energy, living with some handicaps, some might say, but way affecting higher being, time alone in meditation, arts, joy, affection, other with bubbles, evolution's way on a galactic scale, bubble interaction, bubble earth baby. Bubble of adventure, fearless falling, discovering happiness, bursting out bubbles, living ecology, vegan reality. The bubble of computer technology, robots, modern science, living everything, phone attached to galactic cloud full of bubble after bubble, interconnection bubbles, bubble for vitamins, doctors, health pills, better CBG baby, THC baby pills to help us fight shit off, things put in our hats to help them work better, our fucked up reaction hurting our bodies and the other bubble around, feeling effects of everyone, everything and everyone living in this bubble and the other bubble, higher awareness of its very existence, hugs to the bubble of existence. None of us are perfect, bubble of perfection, you make it yourself, accepting our handicaps, pure karma, soul's virtues, all in the way we see it, perhaps words put people into truth boxes, laughing at those inside, inner perfection, awakened beings stuck thinking that's not the only reality. We who expand and sense more inner world's actions, one from frustration, social order, fuck social order when intelligence is exploding life. When you sneeze you can't control that, it's and spectrums, creativity, beautiful people, our family, awaken kundalini energy flowing in all gifted beings, we all have the ability to awaken, born ability to understand the cosmic stars and inner implosions, to writing humanity with arts, baby bubbles of gifted instrument of human destiny, living quirks in order to heal, yes different, in a very good way, prophecy to help heal our future. Smart us praying with words and songs, all science, strong minds are not crazy in a world of hazy negativity, fuck, let it go through, higher consciousness exists in dimension, compassion, constants flowing, so when society becomes a eco-vegan utopia, then love fills everyone, become different for all, will be on the same understanding, best, stop I got you, falling, times evolution, YWATE, let's do it now, bubble be in. The do it now, galactic love, bubbling love, peace, the thought of things we have in common, family, compassion, love bubbles. The bubble of finding others inside your bubble, close new friends, constantly nice positive bubbles to float around with. We all got our weird thing, awakened beings, dream, social OM, meditation alone, shown inside arts bubble, super energy, oh what fun one, our spectrum reflections come, awakened, done, positive beings hugging everyone, finds happiness, awakened bliss, mixing it, love baby love. Welcome to the point of it all. Climate change, one Earth, the bubble of energy. Some people have a lot of energy, that is social, or structured, others have a lot of energy directed inside art, all types of energy, affecting thought. Don't you think that loves a bubble? Time spent watching Vegan Eco One Human Race, programmed to your group, from birth friends, social system, promoted in cyberspace, that's compassion's bubble baby, turning off cyberspace, and bubbling in your inner space, oming, why it's a box of thought energy, bubbling, never alone, cyber new friends, 24 hours a day non-stop, great fun and networking, when your whole body becomes your phone, in and of itself, pandemic cyberspace, pumping future vegan influencers, nature's creatures, awaken why, for that peace, loving yourself, is something very intense, constantly thinking, stop, relax, get physical, or try to be a bit dumber, soothing events, music to our soul, have to stretch your body and soul, become whole, astrology reality, circle within circle, spinning forces at play, a lot of existence, happy bubbles popping, lots of laughter, lovely bubbling energy in common, old melt away, loves onto new, solar growth trees eating technology, awaken people, on that hilltop, looking down to the earth below, flying love's inner equality, good positive energy bubbles, awaken bubbles of love baby, sweet, love you so. Thinking eyes closed, back straight, booming and happy, alive for this experience, a true artist trying to get the family, each taking care of each other the best we can, good signs from nature, bubbles surrounding positive karma we see, living in tune to quantum magical energies. What would JC do in this situation? Blessing bubbles of love, bubble karma, bubble bursting now, happy future, vegan ecology, renewable society, puff, we all become soul dust, so trust in this bliss bubble baby. Part of us are art in just being creative, gifted science minds, wonderment, bubbles of wonderment to float into imagination, creating other places to be in your mind, happy places, deep spaces, creating bubbles, protecting your fears from controlling your life, having positive bubbles, constantly singing. So let's jump into a billion bubbles of happiness, compassion, vegan health, ecology. Bubble of karma, reaction, galactic astrology, free will, reality, creativity, spoken thought, awoken style, bubble vibrational scene to party in beats, open when you are fucking freaking out, stop bubble, go shit, put water on you, body cold water baby, bubble time out for your soul, become thankful, stretch your body, exercise, dancing to a happy song, lots of happy songs become music, feeling good, bubble bubbles of finding people like yourself, bubble bubbles of being with old friends. Karma bubbles of hot, bubbles of cold, high pressure, low pressure, power in, power out, bubbles floating in the celestial magical bubbles, quantums, infinite happy vibration, good souls on a roll, perfect balls in every color, transforming reality, creature, other ways being set free, a vase of force that sees action, stopping fact in the who we are bubble. The bubble of freedom of the bubble of freedom, the bubble of expression, all overlapping reality, bubble of happiness, big beautiful bubble of happiness. It's what you do within bubble. A place of accepting yourselves, your very different things you love to do, and experiencing positive vibrations, doing it, bubbling arts, parents, creating family bubbles, animals, healthy common dreams, universal dreams for a better utopian life, future visionaries bubbles, I'm big on that one. Stop climate change bubble. Giving out bubbles to those who need it most, forgiveness, always loving yourself, bubbles protection from negative thoughts, believing in yourself, bubble successes, bubble dreams coming true, bubbles happiness, bubble free, bubbles to everyone, love bubbles, lots of love bubbles everywhere. Don't take a gamble if you don't have to, bubble play it safe, bubble popping, new way of thinking, bubbles shit happens, bubble get over it, learn from it, bubble. Youth trying to grow up sane in an insane world, bubble burst, love bubble of anyone or thing, bubbles of science, chemistry, matter, form holding reactions, machines feeding new discovers of buck matter, a new form of carbon, ball of science used intermixed with past discovers, on top of discovery reaching energy, bucky batter, a new type of carbon, let it get hotter, bubble Tom Zatar Kay, bubble writing thins my soul, good question, how do you love yourself, bubble being vegan, not wanting to hurt any creature and being a human creature, I love myself the same way, bubble. Love is bliss and doing it, bubble space, spice, light, fun, light, awaken, right, bubble in flight. Bubble of giving most of the time, asking forces for, try giving back to those forces, on the move going through what we do onto true feeling love brings universal right super forces at play bubbles light creating souls universal quantum perspective awareness up inside our minds blood flowing galactic knowing booming bubbles creative vibrations transcending upending evolution sends this awareness giving out positive force bubbles for doing good happiness inner bliss all of this. The bubble of faith that inside faith lies a superpower that enables us to reach dimensions and action within bubbles of evolution. It is faith in the divine that lets us overcome the poison of ego, hate and greed. It is a faith that seeks to shine light to the universal forces of good and love ecology, stopping climate change and blessing all who think climate change is real and blessing all those who think they are better than others for some reason that was burned into their souls from outside influences unable to be reborn into the vegan enlightenment booming our eco-cyber future home. The love humanity bubble no matter what country we are all humans and humans come in many different energies and force family each helping those who need it service karma bubble beautiful acts of compassion bubbles. The bubble of death now that's a big one vibrations of family children humanity art society bubbles zapping working living loving being positive bubbles booming love bubbles of laughter happiness feeling good bubbles. Bubbles of magic alive thoughts transforming reality bubbles understanding your cosmic energy experiencing flows in action your inter astrology vegan higher evolution science understanding quantum process transforming understanding traveling times bubbles within a moments. Bubble of being different our vibrations set in energy creating vision we see gifted social misfit lost in intelligence be it art all doing our part bubbles awaken creative vision within bubbles finding other bubbles who understand and become old friends living your dream bubble. Big bubbles everywhere happy human art in action it's all good bubbles working it bubbles. Always something new bubbles learning bubbles such fun interaction bubbles love bubbles everywhere nature bubbles it's all okay bubbles take a deep breath bubbles hot showers bubbles a good night's sleep bubbles creative bubbles more art being science ecology bubbles sanity evolution happy solutions. We are all made up of different parts from that rhythm open hearts apart start more at bubbles accepting who we are and what types of quirks we were born with accepting and controlling different parts we are all made up of different parts bubbles of each and every part of us humans and nature's universal big and small all in bubbles times expanding magical forces at its best bubble accepting our inner souls bubble respecting ourself trying our best bubble booming. Stone home feeling fine inside your mind bubbling reactions to nature's beat sounding rains to feed and keep us living giving feeling poetry bubbles love expression some evolution come play minds highness stays human beings finding things to keep us going flowing showing boom playing fun higher ones dimensions special spectrums open bubbles expressing forces bursting about shouting what's to exist in this awareness bliss called our fate being awake gives and takes creates. Flying in the internet bubbles a place open vibration burning learning interaction global OM baby bubble let's all OM baby bubble time less space and manifestation everlasting space taking place right now bubbles somehow surviving bubbles discovering things about yourself bubble part of that percent whether it's true or not bubbles you got to go live your life with what you got no matter how hot it may get through solar energy balloons giving all life and fuck it's going to be alright. Compassion lines what we are mother nature booming love bubbles zapping. Our vibrations bubbling cool good news science moves fun times through arts mind bubbling creating new things to write dawn lights working right enlightened flight poetry like got it babe moments save awaken faith all that makes this take place fate loves perfection bubble beauty woman infinity doing it right nature now taking it slow good vibrations flowing baby let it flow hugging onto the next gig got to pray meditation yet feels so deep keeps it real get the male bubbles cool smiling free expression happy. Shine your light on me bubble solar power thanks reality beat seeks full for it also rhythm bubbles expanding inner times universal minds flowing sunrise I see bubbles creation beauty happy finding your own scene no matter what the dream it's worth living no judging loving nature accepting creation's ways of seeing structures visionary spectrums of lights life understanding be intensity best we can planning bubbles things to do 1 2 3 free bubbles in your own success brings souls. Awakening who's hearing eating bubbles organic vegan bubbling health's utopian future booming compassion our own country vegan land awareness climate change I am what I am feeding food changing mood same bubble infinity control soul knows love screams I won the game ending mental pain just doing my thing on 2 new things glowing bubbles color shapes and forms arts you baby self is doing okay learning being our best success at play we all need help bubbles. Making yourself laugh bubble. Holding up yourself bubbles smart, accepting your soul's feeling energies ways at looking at life, being perfect in being who you are bubbles compassion, understanding how we all are different bubbles, have our own past, family vibes, programming, busting up cyber thought, beautiful, awaken, English taught, dancing, arts, creation, awaken bubbles, taking action right now, stop being fat in body and soul, family, give something back, infinite beyond fleek on such a wave, safe, praying, ecology, truths, creation. Movement, action, intense, baby bubbles, smiling in sunshine, being a bit out there can be helpful to float inside bubbles, time, nature's walking, zooming, movements, new ways, forms, thought, science, happy bubbles, rainbows, cosmic battery, reality. A lot to take in bubbles, bursting, special anxiety, reality, pain, body and mind, exploding energies, happy madness, bubbles popping, perfection, screams, beams, tears, compassion, seams, lit shadows, confusions, bliss, now in control, deep feelings, sensing, society's latest good news, we who stop climate change, solar children came, awaken, brains on overdrive, from nature cry, souls try, reactions fly, natural forces, writing good words, moving, ecology, vegan, sing songs, belong, stronger awareness, compassion to go with it, living a bit, superpowers, loves, dreams into things, bubbles, baby, it's all going to be okay, bubbles acting crazy in a good our ways, lets us dream, do our thing, playing, hugging, ways, peacefully blooming, nature growing, seeds bubbling, higher consciousness exists, this inner bliss, bubbles making laughter, comedy with making fun of it, great fate makes it take place and plan, I am understand being true to do what I can, bubbles positive energy, it's okay, time for unstoppable cyber peace culture on to keep respect and balance universe, call it bubbles of fate. Beach, ocean, sky, bubbles looking out for new types of bubbles, internet, peace, global future, youth seek work at home, dancing, bricks of stones, bubbling minds, experiencing happy, better, bubbles everywhere. Perfection inside, flowing our fields of understanding, finding each other's vibrations, spectrums of bright light, good posture, frequencies, natural flowing bubbles, reactions, being born bubbles, zooming, karma, astrological magic, awaken, higher, dreaming, thoughts, action, future beings, and agrotype bubbles, all artists, live spectrums, creative, producing whatever you fucking want, expression, total best fitting, realities, booming, homeschool life, telecomputing is green, we vegans all are living in bubbles. Sustainable energy, climate change, love, baby bubbles for future, deep creatures alive, bubbling, beautiful bubbles of new screaming being, pure art, visionaries, bubbles, rainbow dye, glow colors inside our souls, projects, obsession, connected things that make us happy, compassion, charity, bubbles, technologies, good culture, creation, civilizations, dreamers, loves, bubbles, sunrise, faith, bubbling, soul, science, health, ecology, vegan, beauty, farm, sanctuary, such positive energy and kindness to all living creature. Planet, artist, bubbles. Chasing down infinity, lost and found forces of nature at play, evolutions, bubbles may seem minds anew but never to bubbles, visionary, special ways humans see future, magical alignments, beauties in and of that, balancing, perfect, present, perfection, super as if words can, happiness, showing hidden meaning in glowing arts, communication, inhaling nature's living family, quantum ways of thinking, all zapping zones, creatures, compassions, vegan, ecology, bursting, loves, bubbles, home, souls, deep thoughts in common. Laughter, screams, doing own thing, birth, bubbles everywhere. Letting it out, bubbles giving back to energies that must come out, helling, bubbles grace of wisdom, bubbles expanding so big all matter can fit inside, universal magical forces, bubbling life itself, bubble booming, bubbles in pure quantum flux. Bubbles love safe places to be alone, bathroom scene, wet and bath toys, wonderful safe bubbles to eat inside, unlimited thoughts, thinking, creative abilities, flowing bubbles, creation, forming, zooming, opening, thanks, meditations, cloth, utopian society, brought it to your living hands, no ego or just my land, infinity, all is in flux, lusting, bettering our children's children, vegans, evolutions, bubbles trying our best, climate change mess, ecotopia, bubbles in our skin, we are in bubbles, awareness running over. Again and again, compassions, bubbles, energy flowing into the mind, awareness times evolutions, bubbles popping, utopia, baby cyber, it's all for feed forms, going to be okay, bubbles loves networking, multitasking, bubbles exploding, our own world exists in this wind blowing, bubbles family, love, cosmic, universal, deep balance, creating colors, arts, purpose, visions, living free is good, be happy. Bubbles are all different natures living in your souls, bubbles existing towards freedom's fate, karma, destiny creates bubbles, everyone awakening, being thoughts in common, higher ways of being, Mother Earth's awaken, kundalini energy in all real, clear, one purity point at a time, deep thinking, awaken minds find blissing, infinity, bubbling, higher consciousness, utopia, more love times alive now, polluting vision, compassion within, arts, freedom, healing, loving, bubbles, words spoken, dimensional, flowing bubbles. Movements, arts, spoke, self-awareness, actions, correcting art, beautiful, feeding process, galactic forces, expanding minds, awareness, powerful centers, outing existences, souls, equations, quantums, free will, bubbling, happy, tech, connecting, family, balance, growing up, accepting who we are, bubbles. Time, bubbles, force at play, affecting inner awareness, everyday understanding to its why we feel and cry, action held to forces in control of this play, the way we do, bubbles that obey, love of understanding, baby, are quaky, inner floating, bubbles, free existing to advancing, humanities, evolution, sees arts, bliss hits its mark, creativity, awareness, having heart, arts, different degrees, awareness, sees happiness, it's all very raw, pure beings, awaken, seen, so smart, so much heart here, clear, love, super special. Abilities here, minds, okay, higher and higher realms of existing, surviving in this founder biological structure of thinking, ask beauty as it were another new faith, deep technology takes awareness, going wild, makes identity, creates another child, awaits, takes bubbles, beautiful amazement, living creatures, flowing magical beings, being born vegan, doing our thing, happy in our dreams, utopian, bubbles, stopping climate change. Creating art is all that matters, bubbling when you're an artist, bursting, flowing, exploding, knowing bliss, programmed to activate bubbles of knowledge, spelling best, cures, positive forces, galactic powers, new moral fiber, vegan, our community, compassion, future reality, ecology, bubbles, stopping, doing all pollution, ecology, conservation, yes, love all creatures, voice hugging, activists, bubbling, protest, just doing the dishes for the course, hyper energy, friends, youth, stores, infinity, happy, truth, bubbles, we give a fuck about climate change, human equality, charity, renewable energy, organic, bubbles everywhere, being aware, clear, happiness, bubbles surrounding, saying it's all okay, begin, love your skin, souls hold, flowing in all time, thinking, constantly aware, balancing in nature's fabric, connection, timeless art, bubbles, baby. Always finding bubbles inside a high of freedom, THC by CBD, vape, fate, smoking, bubbles, happiness to take it down, flowing, chill, vibrations all abound, yes, deeper feelings, sense becomes colors, sounds, music intake, create, makes bubbles like this, emotions to take place. Call it fate, bubbles going within your soul, love of Mother Earth, learn to cope with what you know, getting control, awaken whole visions to see new bubbles, more artist creation, spoken poetry, we all have a bit with bubbles, arts consisting of self-love, it's all okay to be who we are, compassion, nature's bubbles, perfection, full life's infinities, passes, some don't fit, make their own shit. It's not a big space such as faith, awake, fate, make, shake it up a bit, admit it's real and deal with laughing, tech it, artist carving bliss out of its awareness, it's a constant one, gracefully from bubbles, letting us just be alive inside, lies, tries, survives, becomes well, no forms, lots of time alone. Falling, singing songs, becoming new visions on healing arts, wings coming through layers upon layers, melting reactions, bring back and forth bubbles, loving, expanding from what we are taught, caught in the nets, bubbles bursting, that understanding can, trusting a wisdom coming from infinity's beauty, making use be bubbles, all that we free, all that we see inside and out, quantum reality, energy shouting, this is the way I feel it, say I am a freak of nature, some may pay the price, be called crazy, alright. Inner light heals pain, we just keep expanding our brain who understands and plans, jamming bubbles, written creative forces holding, given, awaken, baby bubbles birthing, so sweet to laugh a bit, Mother Earth is it day and night, make us realize how life is alright, love get set, solar booming, renewable energy, being pure, more or raise your choice, ecosystem, voice within, souls out, cosmic ecology flows, awakening controls, growing, flowing, awaken best to all in all our uniqueness ways, say pray for more. Self-love, pure positive people attracted to who is artistic like you inside, bubbles expanding, vegan, our understanding of ourself, bubbles. Bubbles touching our bodies. Mind blown, bubbles shaking up your world, changing forever existence, perceptions, bubbles existence, discovering from superfinds, minds, forces, times, human free gifts, thinkers, inventors, visionary artists, multi-talented thinkers, possessed actions, happy experimentations, comes from what is set, etched into mental, magical stone, creed kept, beautiful seed, cyber bubble feeds, action freeze, being fun projects, bubbling movements, yes, more creativity, baby bubbles, love booming, creativity, passion, sings deep songs. Seeking, thinking, bubbles, contentments, going bloody, dyslexia, results bubbling through, true, are you okay the way you are, a superstar, so greatness makes this faith, bubbles, positive energy, happy, amazing, vegan, future, fun things to do, thought in common, true peace, bubbles, internet hugs, bubbles everywhere, love, cyber vibe, screams, laughing, bubbles, bring influencers, enlighten, bubbles, Zatarism, bubbles. Bubbles moving transformations energies forms in pods bubbling science substances mixing deepness making bubbles within bubbles who we are trying our best artists in actions infinity purpose balance time warping humans are chemical reactions as all life bubbles becoming universal minds testing regenerations youths bubbles hope dancing to good music laughing being happy bubbles of booming happiness seeing fearlessly learning to survive aware here and now bubbles creations many perfections skin. Change purifications bubbles all in bubbles loves evolution love not hate thoughts in common fate bubbles giving hugs and knowing changes is constantly improving peace balance perfection it's going to be okay zooming zaniness purpose bubbles magically teach teachers forces writing reactions sparking new star children cool artists finding each other late at night bubbles common vegan interests Zatarism laughing creativity wilderness speaking to creation alive in all things bubbles. So what's up bubbles got the bug some get sick forms we all love to try before I die why and when bubbles freedom's flying path artistic body of art lasts left thought set death's bubble artistly inside of love's destiny soul set free got that hug inside systematically evolutionary touching party happily body living inside our souls flowing growing knowing it's real bubbles affects beautiful moments set wild flies alive you decide to hang around or live a bit inside of its happiness accepting. It's something new to do booming that was meant to prove win or lose it's just the same a game bubbles. Way 1 bubbles floating energies deep conversation energy set free bubble be happy old friends one set from free deeper galactic vision thinking see artist way to awaken positive love vision color forms words poetry beauty okay happy bubbles happy connection with solar times again vision set next test above survival family yin yang souls mad succeed in my soul's Zatarism holds flows bubbles creativity expansion computer voice sounds out exactly what you like funny life voice from different lands speaking English bubbles to live our dreams become kings and queens or our group pod tribe survive alive jokes I tested positive end of 2020 a systemic and fact pod helps and taking lots of vitamins and getting super flu shot and most definitely standing on my head bending back and forward touching my toes slowly and many years of doing this fire breath where I breathe in and out from my nose as fast as I can for how long as I can very intense bubble high euphoria higher. Exercise in your own way next day try not to scream at people fuck bubbles smoking neurological warping beautiful children so pure bubbles ecology bubbles Biden killing Trump hope for climate change and being sane positive vibe bubble community spectrum love our boom America God bless yes love thoughts in common windy compassion towards all life forms helping forms humans better their health and life but fuck look what happened to a super fat society that refuses to get health perfection dude. It take a near-death experience of Zatar to get back down to fighting weight how I love it when my grandfather put me in the bubble in with punching glove on with a kid my one size and we could punch the other a bit great fun that's what rings in my ears today artist art it a sport to be ego greed fat America societies if people didn't care about their health so why wear a mask and book look what happening I got the bug and lived through and just lost a 27-year-old child from it fuck this shit when do we get the shot? Trying to fly as friends die why time warping discover deeper understand bubbles expanding our purity bubbles happiness laughter spreading love bubble hope bubble healing bubble moving baby finite positive booming though infinite. Bubbles of tribes singing song family intermixing humans future vegan booming bliss outgrowing this alien thinks believing living being magical prophets creating structures touching pain blazing energy smartness bubble sane balancing doors opening love supporting forgiveness pollutions hurting self and earth's power opening nature's poetry ecology solar energy peace thought in common renewable energy higher consciousness climate change pandemic hits its place bubble singing awaken faith. Forgiveness change without happiness ego sinners arts came about love accepting human traits all have a good one great fun laughing at it comedy reality praise shows the present ways stays movements hey I love you bubble strange brain social reaction truth reality happy obsession spectrum awareness creating arts bursting colors inventor teacher exist awareness magical bubbles out there living be magic bubbles rainbows reflections evolutions directions flowing bubbles feeling seeing moving being bubbles www.tomzatarkay.com